Hi there, and welcome to the Betfair ATM review on the raceadvisor.co.uk. I'm making this video review of the Betfair ATM system, which is provided by Steve Davidson and Michael, and that's a different Michael to myself. I haven't created this system, it is another Michael. And I actually looked at this system a little while ago, and I've decided to come back and have another look at it to see if it's still working, because it's one of the best in-play betting systems that I've seen. Now, as I just mentioned, it is in play, which means that you have to be available during racing in order to use it. However, you can just use it on Saturdays or Sundays. You can jump in and out of using this betting system. You do not by any means need to be placing bets on every selection. Now, I already knew that this betting system worked, having tested it before, and also having known the principles that it's built on before, and actually used them myself in the past before I ever even saw the Betfair ATM system. And the purpose of this video is to show you how easy it is to use and how successful it is. And to make this video, I simply took 7 races over the course of a couple of days, and there was no particular choice of the races. I just looked and saw that there was a qualifying race in a few minutes and fired up the recorder and placed some trades on it and saw how it came out. And in fact, I purposefully tried to do it when I was very busy, when I was doing other things, so that I didn't have my full 100% attention on it, just to see how hard it was to make those profits, or how much focus you would need if you do it. Now, of course, if you use it, I always recommend 100% focus, but I was really trying to make it fail. So I just chose 7 random bets, and I'm going to show you those in a minute. And I've done this using a piece of software. You will need a piece of software, and again, I downloaded some software that was free, just to enable me to place the bets in quickly into Betfair. And I wanted to make sure it was a piece of software that was available out there. It was free to use, so there were no extra costs for you in getting up and running. Okay, now when I say that you can learn this system in about 10 minutes, there are very few rules, which is why you can see on the screen that I have blurred out the settings that I put into the software, because these settings would actually give you a very good idea of how the system works. So I've blurred those out, and I've also used a stake of £10, which I thought was just a good average stake to go in with. It's actually pretty low, because if I was going to be using this system, I would only recommend 10 or 20 unit bankroll. That's all you need. It has such a high strike rate that you don't actually need a huge bankroll. So you could be doing £25 bets with a £250 or £500 bankroll and be quite comfortable with that. However, I'd recommend that you start with 10 or £5 bets just to get started the first few times that you use it. Now, I followed the rules exactly up until the last race, where I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna see if I can get a losing bet by adjusting some of the rules, and that bet actually won. And now, I don't suggest that you change the rules. Again, I was really trying to see if I just had some settings running the software by mistake, if that was going to make a really big difference to the way that the method works. And I didn't think it would, and that was borne out. Now, there are only 7 races in this video. It is quite a small sample, obviously. However, the method is built on very solid market principles, and it's been working. The last time I looked at it was over a year ago, and it's still continuing to work, and there is no reason that I can see that this will stop working, because it's taking advantage of a market principle. Okay, so I am now going to let you see the trades taking place. I've sped them up, so they're actually 3 times as fast as it was happening in order to make the video a little bit less long. And you can go through and I will come back at the end just to finish off. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so there you saw my 7 trades, all using the Betfair ATM system. And out of those 7 trades, there were 6 winning bets. We had 1 losing bet, and that's a strike rate of 86%. I made a profit of £10.54 using a £10 stake, and if you were to be using a £25 stake, then you'd have made around £26 profit, and that's over just 7 races. Now, as I said at the beginning, I was really just picking up and choosing a time period, and then going and doing a couple of races, and then coming back and doing a couple more. So there was never a particular focus. There are actually a lot more races you could be doing every day. You could easily do 7 races a day if you were available, and a lot of days you would get a lot more than that. So using a £25 stake, you would easily be able to clear £30 to £50 profit a day. And since you only need 10 to 20 units in your stake, in your bankroll, that would be a £30 to £50 a day profit with a £250 to £500 bankroll, depending on how risk averse you are. So the Betfair ATM, I think it's a great system. I think it's going to continue to be able to make profits for the people who want to use it and put in the time to use it. And you can read the rest of the review, the written review, below this video, and if you've got any questions at all, then just leave me a comment and I will happily get back to you on it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in another one very soon. Goodbye.